Okay, June 15th, 2025. Maybe we will be able to finish reading this book this time. We are on page 356 or 57. The cat interrupted me last night because she wanted attention and kept trying to knock the phone over. We're currently in the past. They're trying and failing to destroy the bridge that leads into the city, even though I thought that the bridge got destroyed afterward, because they kind of seemed surprised to see it blown up. Some person speaking witch speak, aka the sign language, just runs up and says that a bunch of witches are being very slow because their wagon got broken, so they're trying to go across the bridge and don't want these guys to destroy it yet, even though they're nowhere close to being able to destroy it. Okay. That's so dumb. So dumb. Martha Wells, you have to stop these contrivances. Page 356, they're talking with witch speak. Kai says, "You're all witches?" The person says, "Not all, a few. We were trapped in this region when our ship was destroyed and have been hiding in the empty lands. Our elder read the stream water and said the summer halls were dead. They told us to follow this road east to meet the future. Please wait." So, it's just so fucking contrived. I don't know who Desara is, but we're not supposed to like them. What the fuck, Martha Wells? What the fuck? What in the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my fucking god. Alright, page 357. Kai said, "We'll wait," which is still talking to the witch person with the sign language. "Can you tell me how long it will take your people to get here?" And then they say it'll be a few hours. Bashasa's cousin, along with a bunch of other soldiers, have run up to see why it's taken everybody so long to destroy the bridge, and the answer is they don't know how to destroy a fucking bridge. Kai and Desara asks, "What is this?" Kai told him, "We need to wait for the rest of their people to catch up and cross. It'll be a few hours." Desara made a sharp gesture. "No, destroy the bridge now." Just for the record, they literally don't know how to do that because they don't know how to destroy a bridge. They were very optimistic about being able to destroy a bridge. Now, immediately following that, Kai hissed out a breath. Kai hissed out a breath and did not grab Desara by the face and drain his life. Like, Martha Wells, you were trying to fucking convince us that demons are poor, oppressed minorities because people are scared of them for no reason. And then you literally tell us that at the first sign of any fucking confrontation, Kai's immediate fucking instinct is to just start grabbing and killing people. And this is supposed to be funny. This is supposed to be funny. And then the following sentence is, "This stupid young mortal was related to Bashasa by blood. He couldn't just kill him." Why are you telling us that? Literally, you can't tell us that demons are just unfairly oppressed because people think they're evil and you're gonna kill everybody, and then tell us that Kai does in fact want to kill literally anybody at the very first sign of any kind of fucking confrontation at all, where he can just use fucking words to persuade people instead of literally leaping for, "Yeah, let me just murder this person." That's not how fucking minorities work, Martha Wells. We do not have literal, let me grab you by your face and drain the fucking life out of you instantaneously, and then use that life force that I've stolen to kill everybody here, if I don't feel like also just grabbing them and killing them. Huh?
Prison.
Okay. His pet Gizmo. That just startled her because she was asleep. Martha Wells just really fucking wants to keep, and she keeps doing this every single fucking time. Minorities are not oppressed because we have death hands. No, that's not how this fucking works. It's fucking ridiculous. And she's making it worse. Martha Wells, just stop. I guess I'll just have to end up reading half this page to you because it's just ridiculous. I'll start up at the top. Kai says to the person speaking can you tell me how long it will take your people to get here? Their hands moved, and they're not non-binary either. They just happen to not be wearing the gendered clothing that Martha Wells is substituting in for obvious fucking birth sex. Their hands moved in witch speak, and a sign that Kai had to convert into Imperial reckoning. More Arike had just arrived, soldiers and a few others. Saladol stepped aside for Bashasa's cousin, Desara. What is this? Desara asked. Kai told him, we need to wait for the rest of their people to catch up and cross. A few hours. Desara made a sharp gesture. No, destroy the bridge now. Also, I'm pretty sure Desara's like a teenager. I'm pretty sure I think he's a teenager. And we're acting like Kai's a fully grown adult now for some fucking reason. Kai hissed out a breath and did not grab Desara by the face and drain his life. This stupid young mortal, for the record, this is all one paragraph. Kai hissed out a breath and did not grab Desara by the face and drain his life. This stupid young mortal was related to Bashasa by blood. He couldn't just kill him. Bashasa was using Kai for his own ends, but he had been kind about it so far, and it would start a fight between Kai and all the Arike, which he would lose, and it wouldn't help Zidi or Taran or Dahin or any of the other desperate people fleeing for their lives. That's all one paragraph, just for the fucking record. And the last thing Kai could afford to do right now was show any weakness, including admitting that he wasn't sure he could destroy the bridge at all. Saladol's expression had gone blank, and her cadre were uneasy or wary, dreading and anticipating the next few moments. Does Martha Wells know that wary and uneasy are kind of the same fucking thing? You just said the same thing twice. Dahin took a step backward, then another, then turned and pelted down the bridge toward the soldiers on guard there. Probably he was going for Taren to help stop Kai if he started killing Arike. You want us to feel bad for Kai because everybody assumes he's this close to just murdering people on a whim. And then you explicitly go out of your way to show us that he is, in fact, this close to snapping and killing people on a fucking whim. And when he does go around just killing people, he then lies about his motives for killing people to make everybody believe that he is just a fucking serial killer for fun. That is not how fucking minorities work. That's not how being a minority works. What the fuck? And Martha Wells is just every kind of bigoted. It's just ridiculous. Including just a fucking misogynist. I meant to point out, it is in fact fucking like the basic level of misogyny to have a whole entire female character who doesn't get to be a character, Enna, be a dead body, literally just to cause man pain for Kai. That is actually misogyny. That's just basic fucking misogyny. It would be one thing if anything else were done so that we could get to know who Enna was and what she was like and all of that shit. But she's just exists to benefit Kai. That is just fucking misogyny. And I wanted to fucking point that out because it's very fucking irritating. I'm pretty sure I've said it before, but like, Martha Wells really loves doing pseudo-feminist shit. But then she doesn't even do something as simple as having female main characters. What reason is there for Kai to not just be a female demon? Why? Besides Martha Wells' misogyny. Yeah. Anyways, we'll continue. I just wanted to fucking say that because it's very fucking irritating. I'm now on page 358.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yay.
Is that for speech to text?
Yes, because apparently my regular headphones don't have a microphone in them.
You can try just reading the top of this page to see if it gets anything correct.
I don't know. Let's see if I have my ear.
Or just, hold on, we're pausing this video. Okay, continuing. They're just standing around arguing. This really doesn't need to be happening. I guarantee you this literally doesn't need to be happening. This is just here to make this little bit here longer. This doesn't need to be happening. I will point out again on page 358 that it's so badly fucking written. Less than 24 hours have passed in the past since Kai got rescued from the Cageling Demon Court. And by court she means courtyard. It's very irritating.
Wait, seriously?
Yes, every time she says court in this, she's talking about a courtyard. That's just getting shortened to court for some fucking reason. It's all courtyards. It's courtyards. It's not a courtroom. It's a courtyard. It's just very annoying. And by courtroom, I mean a king's courtroom, not a lawyer's courtroom. It's just a courtyard. Less than 24 hours have passed in the past oh yeah, there's no table of contents. I forgot about that. That's stuff. What the fuck is wrong with publishers? What do you mean there's no table of contents in a book in 2023? What in the fuck? That's just such. When did people start thinking those were optional?
Probably with ebooks.
I know, but this is not an ebook. It's very specifically not an ebook, and they're charging $28.99 for it, and there's no table of contents, so that I can't just go to the table of contents and fucking check. I'd have to write my own goddamn table of contents. I shouldn't have to do that for a book that cost whatever poor soul donated this to Goodwill, $28.99 plus tax. What in the fuck? That's making me mad all over again, because I literally can't tell you how many chapters are set in the past, or give any kind of context for at what point this happened. But trust me, it's been less than 24 hours in the past timeline, starting from when Kai was rescued from the fucking Cageling Demon Court. I keep wanting to say Demonling Cage Court. The Cageling Demon Courtyard. It's a courtyard. Just replace the word court in your mind with courtyard. Just like when you see Arnsteranth, just put Arn Neffa there because Martha Wells is so racist. She's just making up brand new ways to be racist. I have to make that its own video. I'll continue that conversation when we get back to the past or the present. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's been only 24 hours since Kai was rescued from the demon fucking whatever, the torture cage where they spray you with acid 24/7 and we're only supposed to think that's bad when it's happening to Kai. Everybody else is just a useless pile of shit in quotation marks because that's a literal direct fucking quote from the book. Because Martha Wells is so racist, she has to come up with brand new fucking ways to be racist. 24 hours since then, in the past, and the writing is so bad that Kai is still a child. It's been implied that it was only like maybe a day or two, not that long at all. Oh no, look at the damn map. Since like the fight thing where everybody got blown up by a magical atomic bomb that didn't actually blow up. I don't know, this map is useless. And it's only been at least 24 hours, and then maybe 3 days before that, maybe 4 days before that. We don't know how big of a time skip there was between a Denny, Kai's cousin who had a fucking crush on him, dying, and then we went to some battle thing in the middle, and now this. But at the start of this little section that's only been less than 24 hours, Kai was still being written and treated very bare minimumly, but there, as a child. And then, like, at some point, it just stopped, the narrative just stopped writing him as though he were a child, and now he's just completely fucking interchangeable with his present self, and it's just bad fucking writing because it's not like there's been a time skip long enough for him to become an adult so that it doesn't make sense. It's just badly written. I just wanted to say that because this scene is just doing it even more, and it's just ridiculous. Still on page 358. Now on page 359. Another scene that's supposed to be funny. It's so boring, I'm not even going to read it. Why? Why are you doing that? Why? This isn't Murderbot, Martha Wells. Did you forget that? Page 359 at the very bottom. Bashasa clapped his hands and turned to Kai. He looked slightly over Kai's head, avoiding his gaze. Why? He's never done that before. Bashasa doesn't have a problem with eye contact. Kai doesn't have a problem with eye contact. Why is that happening? There was nothing embarrassing going on in the stupid argument that has taken up how many pages? Has taken up 3.5 pages.
Is it because the new body? Is this the
No,
past?
no, this is a past. This guy, like, very specifically does not give a single fuck at all. And he says, Fourth Prince, is all well here? Like, Bashasa, there was no embarrassing implications made about anything. There's no reason for him to be avoiding eye contact with Kai right now. Yeah. Page 360. Bashasa nodded sharply, still not making eye contact. He was flushed and a little, and there's no comma here, and Kai got the sudden impression that he was embarrassed by the altercation with Desara, embarrassed to have to show just how much raw steel lay under his affable exterior. That's bad writing. That's dumb.
Telling, not showing.
Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. The witch gestured, "Thank you," and added a sign Kai didn't recognize. It's probably calling him the Witch King for literally no fucking reason at all. Oh. Well, that's just more bad writing. Kai, Saladel, and the cadre were left standing in the circle of lamplight, the flow of water below the only sound. Saladel said, "Please put your clothes back on, Fourth Prince." At least, she gestured, and Hartel held out his skirt. Okay. See, that's just bad writing. Okay, how long ago was that? Oh my god. That's on page 360. Let me fucking scroll back. This is ridiculous. So Kai took off. He's wearing leggings and a tunic. How do you actually pronounce that word? Is it actually?
Tunic.
I thought it was tunic. Tunic. I don't know. He's okay. Kai is wearing a skirt because men in this universe have to wear skirts. That's the socially enforced gender binary in regards to clothing. So he took off his coat and skirt so that he could climb around under the bridge. He's still wearing leggings and a tunic. This is a quote. "This apparently scandalized the soldiers, who all quickly looked away or turned their backs." So and that was only mentioned right there on page 354. And then a whole bunch of shit has happened since that was mentioned until we get to page 360, where Bashasa, we're told he's embarrassed and is not making eye contact with Kai.
He's not wearing a shirt?
He's wearing a tunic and leggings. Tunic. Does archery guy say how to pronounce the word tunic?
I'm pretty sure it's a tunic. Just say tunic.
Tunic. Is there a picture of a tunic we can show people? I don't think most people know what a tunic actually looks like. It's if you imagine if you imagine like any kind of medieval thing, okay, the easiest way to explain it is that a tunic, any fucking medieval old fantasy thing you watch. Okay, no, we don't need to make it detailed. A tunic is it's an old-fashioned, it's a very long shirt that usually goes down like almost to your knees, and then it's belted at the waist, and then you wear leggings under that. Okay. That all by itself can be considered a full fucking outfit unless you're somewhere really goddamn cold, where you need to wear shit over it. So, Kai is now in a tunic and leggings, which again is the general fucking thing. Is that even what Robin Hood's wearing usually?
I think so. Just people make jokes and stuff about it.
Yeah, just look up. That's interesting. I search Robin Hood and like 90% of the results are the fox. That's weird. Yeah. All right, that's really weird. I don't know why those search results are that skewed. Just search Robin Hood. If you picture Robin Hood in your head, that's a tunic and leggings. Tunic. That's a tunic and leggings. Very long shirt, short sleeve, long sleeve, doesn't really fucking matter. It can be both. And then you just have it belted around the waist, and that's where you would attach a sword, scabbard, canteen, stuff like that. And the leggings are just leggings. Not made of spandex or anything, but they're just leggings. It's just light.
Long pants.
It's just long pants that aren't, like, I don't know, as broad as jeans or whatever. They're just leggings. So Kai is in a tunic and leggings, but that scandalizes everybody, all the soldiers, when he takes off the outer skirt and coat. So that was almost 10 pages ago. That was on page 354. I was mentioned at the bottom of page 354 and wasn't brought up since. So I completely forgot he did that. And I would have completely forgotten he did that even if I weren't making this video like 24 hours after the first video. Like, it's... So this is just so fucking badly written. Like, okay,
This is mentioned in Lightlark.
This is...
Somebody will knock on a door and it's not answered until like 2 pages later. Implying that the person is waiting at the door for like half a fucking hour.
Like, okay, Bashasa being embarrassed makes sense if we have the goddamn context that Kai is only wearing a tunic and leggings, something that everybody else here reacts to as though he just stripped naked.
Wearing just his underclothes.
And it was like just naked. Says it all. Everybody reacted to him just being in the tunic and leggings as though he just stripped naked and just threw his clothes off. Everybody was embarrassed and turned their backs to give him privacy and was just, why did he just strip off all of his clothes? Ah, look away.
Be polite.
Be polite.
And he takes that as a personal insult.
And if we'd had this if this book weren't badly written, we would be able to tell that that's why Bashasa is embarrassed and doesn't want to make eye contact with Kai, which I gotta fucking say is super fucking gross. It's also, but Dasara, the guy that was the teenager that was just coming up to be all huffy and cause problems for no reason, just to waste 3 pages of the book. He didn't react to Kai being naked in any fucking way, so it's so badly written, and it's literally just from page 354 to page 360. It's a handful of fucking pages, and it's so fucking badly written. If we were supposed to be thinking, ooh, Kai's naked in front of Bashasa this whole time, why didn't Dasara make a fucking comment about it? He's literally here just to cause problems. The entire point of his character existing is to cause problems for this one fucking scene. Why didn't he make any goddamn comment about, why the fuck is this demon naked, and why the fuck are you all standing around here? He's literally he exists to cause problems. At least use him to remind us of the thing that this apparently, this is such a waste of pages. This is like 6 fucking pages that don't need to be in here, and she's making a joke that Bashasa is embarrassed to see Kai quote unquote naked, but she's not even doing it right because we get it's so fucking easy to fix. Why, if we're supposed to remember that Kai is naked, there should be constant fucking reminders throughout these pages that Kai is naked. Desara should have been fucking scoffing about it. He should have dismissively turned to Salatl or Dahin or somebody and said, tell your pet demon to put on its fucking clothes. Anything at all remotely. Maybe have Kai think, okay, yeah, I am getting kind of fucking cold since I took off my skirt and coat. I kind of want to put those back on, but now this guy is here causing problems, so I can't put them back on now because that would be a sign of weakness or something. You have to remind us that everybody else here considers him to be naked. Why does Bashasa consider him, clearly, now that we got that fucking reminder, to be naked, but Desara, the guy here literally just to cause problems and insult people, he's literally just here to be a bad guy. Why the fuck didn't he comment about it? You walk up, if you are looking to cause problems, why would you not embarrass the fucking person and everybody associated with that person? Why wouldn't you point out, you're just standing here naked in a fucking field, doing nothing, wasting time. What the fuck? Especially because this guy is trying to imply that Bashasa is being reckless. He could be trying to embarrass Bashasa by saying, yeah, you and your goddamn naked demon. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We just... It's so fucking bad. I swear to God. Like, she did all of that just to do this shit. And she didn't even do it properly. We should have been aware the whole fucking time that Kai is naked in front of Bashasa. And that should have been clearly why Bashasa is embarrassed. Jesus fucking Christ. How much time did that waste? That's just fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. So, now back on page 360, Salatl said, please put your clothes back on, fourth prince. At least, she gestured, and Hartel held out his skirt, implying that Kai is indecent somehow if he's not wearing a skirt. Just look up a picture of a tunic and leggings. It's not indecent. It's what everybody was fucking wearing in pretty much every medieval and pseudo-medieval fucking setting ever. It's very decent clothing. If Martha Wells wanted us, that was so fucking horribly written and wasted so much fucking time for a joke that fucking, it doesn't land, it goes fucking splat. Because that has to be the worst fucking attempt at a joke I have ever seen in a fucking book. That is just, Jesus fucking Christ. How do you... It's so easy to fix, too! And they thank all these goddamn editors in the acknowledgments at the back. None of you said you're failing the basic premise of that joke. And also, the joke is fucking gross. Because, Bashasa is embarrassed that Kai is, naked. Because he has a crush on Kai and they're gonna be in a relationship in the future. Kai is still a child. Kai is still a child. And even if Kai grows up later and then they get into a relationship, that is still fucked up, disturbing, and creepy pedophilia. If an adult and a child become friends, and then that adult and that child are in a relationship when that child is an adult, that's called fucking pedophilia with extra steps. That's just grooming. If you meet someone when they're a kid, it's not fucking normal or fucking ethical for you to be sexually attracted to them and want to be in a relationship with them when they're older. Speaking of which, I don't know what the fuck. I just forgot his fucking name. The author of The Golden Compass. What the fuck is he doing with the Book of Dust? I want to strangle him. I want to strangle him. I don't want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Why did he do that in the second book of the Book of Dust? What the fuck? I hope Malcolm dies. Is that the food?
Yep.
Okay, well, this video is gonna end here. We got to page 360. I don't know what page we started on, but that was the worst attempt at a joke I have ever seen in literally any book I have ever fucking read. That was infuriating. I cannot believe nobody said, let me fucking fix this goddamn scene for you so that this can actually be the joke that you want it to be. Ugh. Bye.